You deserve to be in environments that bring out the softness in you, not the survival. I want you to take a moment and really let that sink in, because I know, right now, you might be feeling like you have to constantly fight to be seen, fight to be heard, fight to simply make it through the day. But let me tell you, you weren't created to live in a constant state of survival. That's not how life is meant to be. You see, survival is reactive. It's when you're in a state where you're just holding on, just getting by. You wake up, put on your armor, and brace yourself for whatever's coming next. You've gotten so used to it that it almost feels normal. But here's the truth, it's not. You deserve better than that. You deserve environments that allow you to breathe, that allow you to let down your guard and truly feel safe. Environments that bring out your softness, not the fighter in you. And I know it can be hard to imagine that right now. You might even think that if you're not constantly pushing, striving, or fighting, you'll fall behind. But I want you to ask yourself, is this how you want to live? Always on edge, always in survival mode. You deserve peace. You deserve rest. You deserve spaces that remind you of the gentle parts of yourself, the parts that are kind, loving, and open, not the parts that are constantly guarded and prepared for battle. Now, I get it. Life can be hard. You've probably been through things that made you feel like survival was your only option. Maybe you've been hurt. Maybe people or circumstances have made you feel like you have to toughen up just to make it. But the more you stay in environments that demand your survival, the more you lose touch with who you really are. You weren't made to fight every day. God didn't design you for that. Yes, there will be struggles, but that's not where you're meant to stay. You were made for peace, for love, for moments that allow you to embrace your softness without fear of being hurt or judged. You know that feeling of being at ease, a feeling like you can just be yourself without worrying about being strong all the time. That's what you deserve. And if you've forgotten what that feels like, it's time to find it again. It's time to seek environments, people, and moments that nourish that part of you. You deserve to be surrounded by people who see you, really see you. Not just the version of you that's fighting to survive, the ones who bring out the warmth in you, the kindness, the vulnerability, people who make you feel like it's okay to let go, to be open, to trust. And if right now you're in a place that only pulls you deeper into survival mode, I want you to know that it's okay to leave. It's okay to step away from the places that drain you, the people who only call on you when they need something. It's okay to walk away from situations that demand your toughness, but never nurture your heart. You deserve softness. You deserve environments that remind you that life isn't just about enduring, it's about thriving. And thriving happens when you're in spaces where you feel safe, where you feel seen, where you feel valued for who you are, not just what you can endure. I want you to really think about this. Are the environments you're in bringing out the softness in you? Are they allowing you to be your true self? Or are they constantly keeping you in survival mode? Because you can't grow when you're always fighting to survive. Growth happens when you feel safe enough to soften, safe enough to let go of the need to constantly protect yourself. You deserve to be in environments that bring out the softness in you, not the survival. You don't have to prove your strength all the time. You don't have to wear your struggles as a badge of honor. Your strength isn't in how well you survive. It's in how deeply you can feel, how openly you can love, how freely you can trust again. And to do that, you need spaces that bring out the best in you, not the parts that are always bracing for impact. So, from one person to another, I want you to give yourself permission to seek that softness, seek the people, the places, and the moments that let you breathe, that remind you it's okay to rest. You deserve it. God wants you to find peace, not just survival. You were meant for so much more than just getting by. You deserve a life that brings out your softness, your warmth, and your heart. Don't settle for anything less. Remember, you deserve to be in environments that bring out the softness in you, not the survival.